Here's what the field is going to be. The field is going to be next time around. The GOP candidate will be Marco Rubio or what's his face, fat man from Chris Christie. That's who the machinery is going to want.
No question.
And if you look at Marco Rubio, he was speaking just a few minutes ago. He's a great candidate. And I listened to Stu for about 5 minutes in a commercial break. Go on and on and on about, and he was, I've got to be fair, he was saying, I just want to look at him as the way everybody always looks at candidates. Make the case.
I mean, this is the guy. If you don't think you might not think he's conservative enough, but take all that out for a second.
That's the important part. Otherwise, you're going to get really pissed.
Right. So take that out for a second. And this is going to sound a little man-crushy, but I'm willing to go there. The guy's a good-looking guy. Mm-hmm. He's young. Mm-hmm. He's energetic.
Hispanic.
He's Hispanic.
Yeah, I mean, that Cuban. Should be number one.
Yeah. He's got he is
bilingual.
Bilingual. He is also not an idiot. He's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
He's well-spoken. He can take on debates. Things off the top of his head come out, not like the famous George W. Bush or Harry Reid the other day. I go to buy food. It's not like that. I mean, Marco Rubio. If you could insert Ted Cruz's politics into Marco Rubio, to me,
I think spine.
Yeah, I mean, now that's not to say. Look, Ted Cruz. I'm sure he's very sexy as well. I mean, I don't mean to take away anything about, but you have that. He has a lot of the same qualities that Marco Rubio has. So, I mean, but
Ted Cruz is not a heartthrob. Ted Cruz is more of a prosecutor.
Yeah, he's a prosecutor.
Ted Cruz is the guy that shows up in court and he's against you, and you go, "Oh crap!"
Yeah,
you're going to jail.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And that's who Ted Cruz is. And quite honestly, that's what the country needs. But I will tell you that for me, Marco Rubio, this is all about your stripes. This is all about this. All this is this time. It always has been, well, I kind of feel good about this guy. That's not the way it's going to be for Republicans. They're not kind of like, I kind of feel good about this guy. They're going to know. We're going to know. I don't know about you, but I watched last night. I watched Ted Cruz, and I'm watching him still. And I'm watching him going, can this guy do it? Because the country is going to be in such dire straits by 2016. Can this guy do it? Can he stand up against the whole world and everything else? Can he do it? I think the answer so far is yes. So here's your field. Your field is going to be your GOP favorites, and it's going to be Marco Rubio, and it's going to be Chris Christie. Chris Christie, I think actually will probably be the one that is over Marco Rubio, quite honestly, because Chris Christie is so well-spoken. However, that didn't help Newt Gingrich. Newt Gingrich is a progressive, but Newt Gingrich had all this other baggage going on, but he was well-spoken. Everybody was like, I really like Newt Gingrich because listen to what he says.
He's good in the debates.
Good in the debates. And Chris Christie's going to be good in the debates. Because he's just kind of like, he's a fat man. He's like, I don't care what you think. Here's what it is. And that's going to be refreshing after all of this bull crap from Washington. Then you're going to have three other candidates, all of which I think could be president. You're going to have Ted Cruz. You will have Rand Paul. And who's the third one? Like that, there was three of them.
The
Rand Paul,
Mike Lee?
No, I'm not going. No, there was another one that I said was going to run. I can't remember.
Rubio, Christie,
Rubio,
Paul
Ryan.
Oh yeah, Paul Ryan. Yeah. And Paul Ryan is. I think Paul Ryan is a waste of time. He's blown his.
He's damaged goods now. There's no doubt about that because when you lose on the under ticket of. On the underside of the losing ticket.
But I go with you look at Rand Paul and you look at Ted Cruz. They are proving themselves now. I'll stand in the hard times. I will stand when all the odds are against me. I'll stand. And I am not going to waver from what I told you I would do, no matter what the political elite say. That's the reason why I did not like Rand Paul's comments on the program here about 20 minutes ago. We have to strategically, whatever. whatever. I understand strategery. I get it. However, we are looking for the strategic advantage here. What America is looking for is somebody just saying, this is who I am. This is what I believe, and this is how we're moving. I think that's so refreshing, other than the people who are making these backroom deals, because people don't trust anybody anymore. Who do you really trust? Who do you trust? I don't trust people like Mitch McConnell. I don't trust John Boehner. I don't trust the GOP leadership. I don't trust them. And if you do trust them, it tells me something about you, perhaps. And I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it tells me I've got to watch you because I'm not sure who you are now. And that is a tough position to be in, but I think that is where America, especially in 2016, will be. And if you didn't go balls to the wall to stop universal health care by 2016, I don't know how we have an economy. I don't know how you have health care. I don't know how everybody isn't crying out against anybody who didn't. I mean, I think this is the best campaign ad for 2016 because things are going to be so bad with health care by 2016. This is the guy now who's the poster child who can say, I stood against it. A great ad because things will be so bad. Look at what's happening with Brazil, where the president of Brazil yesterday at the United Nations stood up and said, I've canceled my trip to Washington, D.C. to meet with the U.S. government because they're spying on us. Who's the poster child of that? It's Rand Paul. These are poster child moments, and this one is going to be something that affects absolutely everybody clearly by 2016. Now, the question is, will the press be in such disarray and be in such... will it be so discredited by 2016? And will somebody be standing in the place?